Alright, everybody, we should be recording. Let's go. Welcome to Umineko When They Cry, episode 4. After this, we're going to be halfway through. I never thought I'd ever say that, but I mean, halfway through is not a lot, but it is a lot. Considering I thought I was gonna be in episode 2 forever or something. But we made it past episode 3. Here we are. Wow. And what an episode it was, by the way. Yeah, so have a bit to talk about, considering I waited until I recorded the last couple of videos of episode 3 on my channel before I'm recording this, so that I could get all the feedback and all the comments from you guys. And there was a lot of different things, so I'm not gonna talk about literally everything. I'm gonna talk about the most important things here, and the most important thing was to check the character files before we start the episode. So before I reveal the name of the episode, I don't know what episode 4 is called yet, we're gonna be checking out the character files, and then we're gonna be seeing what episode 4 is called. Now, people have told me to check out different characters in the character files, right? But obviously when I mean character files, I mean execute. I want to see what happens when I execute all the different characters, especially Jessica, because Jessica was alive at the end. That was a commenter that let me note that, hey, you should try to execute Jessica. So we're going to be doing that. We'll try to execute all the different characters and see what happens. We've executed all the characters in episode 1 and 2, but for some reason, dumb old me forgot to do it for episode 3, which is the most important episode to do it for, as far as I can see. So I don't know why I didn't do that. My bad. I haven't talked about the whole execution thing, but for some reason I just didn't do it. So that's my fault. One thing I am interested in, before we start executing, is a matter another commenter brought, which is regarding Lambda Delta. Because if you read up on Eva Berto, here, it says that Lambda Delta... no, it doesn't actually say it here, does it? Solved the riddle of the witch's epitaph and was hailed as the endless witch. Has the natural talent for magic and is expected to grow into an extraordinary great witch. In many cases, genius witches are swallowed by their own power while they are still young. There is the trial permitted only to geniuses, and those who overcome it will surely leave their name in the history of the endless witch. Of the endless witch, will she be able to overcome the trial that defeated her predecessor? So it doesn't say it here. Wait, what happens if it plus change? Oh, it's just change outfits, right? So this is her school uniform outfit when she's talking with her older self. I really like how when I change it here, it also changes it here. I don't know if you guys can see my mouse cursor, but watch. It changes her outfit in her little portfolio thing here. But it doesn't say it here. But the point is, Eva Berto, her guardian is Lambda. Berto told us that her guardian is Lambda Delta. And Lambda at the end of the tea party last 2 parts ago revealed that she's also the guardian of Beato herself, which is kind of shocking because if you think about it, you know, I guess she's the guardian of 2 witches. I mean, nothing has told us that one single witch can't be a guardian for the existence of 2 new witches, or as in 2 new Beatos in this case. I should specify that they're new Beatos. But I find that interesting that okay, so she's the guardian of Beato as she revealed, and Eva Beato, or actually I should call her Evatrice, because that's what you guys in the comments nicknamed her, or maybe that's a well-known nickname in the community, I don't know. So the new nicknames are Evatrice for her. Do you guys have a nickname for NG Beatrice, or is it just Engice? Is that what y'all call her? I don't really know the nicknames, because like I said, I'm obviously not a part of the, I'm not deep into the community for obvious reasons, just as to not get spoiled. So I don't really know how your nicknames goes. But you guys call Eva Beato. I called her Eva Beato, but you guys call her Evatrice, and y'all call I believe when I got tricked, you guys called it being Beatricked, which was pretty clever actually, pretty clever. It's a good one. But yeah, so maybe if you read up on Lambda's character file, it says here that she's the guardian of... no, it doesn't. It just says No, it doesn't say anything about her being a guardian of Eva Beato. But we know she is. I don't know if it says anywhere that she is or she isn't. But yeah, I just want to mention that because we know Angie, her guardian is Burn Castle, right? Burn is her guardian. I mean, it doesn't say it here. Does it say it here? It might say it here. It does say it here, I think. Yeah. Named by Eva as her successor and accepted with Burn Castle as her guardian. Exactly. So Burn is her guardian. And we know Eva Beato, or Eva Tiche, as you guys call her, is her guardian is Lambda. So Lambda all of a sudden revealed that she's also Beato's guardian, and she told Beato, but she stepped in Beato and told her that you know, she's only a temporary witch and she can revoke that title anytime. What I find interesting is that even though Eva Tricia succeeded Beato, Beato's now back to just being the Golden Witch, the Endless Witch. What happened to Eva Beato then? Once she died, once she's gone, once the Red Truth got her good, it goes back to Beato being the Golden Witch. Alright, it's only back. I mean, I think it's almost safe to say that she was probably faking not having any magic. She probably had more magic than she acted out to having. Because we saw that she was acting like, oh no, I'm weak, I don't have magic. Maybe. So, was Eva Beato's... How real is Eva Beato's witchness? Eva teaches witchness? I don't really know. I don't really know what to expect here. But at least in episode 3's character file, Ronove, the Chester sisters, and the Stakes and stuff, they're still working under Eva teaches. So, but yeah, just want to point this out that apparently Lambda is both Beato and Eva teaches guardian. Maybe not. I don't know. If she is, then that's crazy, because she's the guardian of two very important, relatively important Kiru, witches at least. I mean, that's half of all the golden witches that we know of. So, golden witch Beatos that we know of. So that's quite a bit, Lambda. You're kind of monopolizing them. Thankfully, Burn has taken one of them. Who is then Virgilia? It still hurts. Who is then Virgilia's guardian? We don't know yet. That has not been revealed. What I will say though, is that another comment. Well, I mean, okay, another comment told me something, but I don't know if I should tell you guys in case you guys haven't been, you know, in case you guys want to see it in the story. But all I'll say is, maybe Virgilia hasn't broken my heart as much as I think she has. That's all I'll say. A comment told me more about it, but yeah, I mean, I wish I didn't know, but it's fine. But let's keep it going. At least it alleviates my heart a little bit. Hopefully it alleviates your hearts a tiny bit too. You know, maybe Virgil is not as bad as we thought she was. Maybe not bad. It's not really much about her being bad, but just the fact that she sided with Beato at the end there. That's what hurt me. Okay, anyway, let's try the execution things. We've talked for long enough. We've already talked about how much Virgil has hurt me, man. Alright, let's try executing Kinzo. I don't think much is gonna happen. Yeah, you're just gonna tell us. Too bad this time, we're right at the very start. It doesn't. We've already read the execution of all these guys, I'm pretty sure. Where if not for the epitaph, stakes wouldn't even be needed. What a pain. So we've already read the Naughties as well. Why does the epitaph even need to be filled in the first place again? I don't know. Jessica's interesting. She's the first one that we don't know what'll happen here. So what happens if you execute Jessica? Missing. She was indeed joined with Kanon in the Golden Land. Okay. One thing I will say though, there's blood everywhere on her, except for a bit here on the left side of her stomach, and her right eye, for some reason, is open. I don't know. I will also say, that we know for a fact, she says missing, but she's probably dead, because it said multiple times that Eva was the only survivor of the, you know, of the murder spree in Rokkenjima. So, oh yeah, also Rokkenjima Gate that they mentioned is a reference to the Watergate incident with the whole Richard Nixon thing, that whole scandal in the United States. It's a reference there. So another commenter told me that. Alright. Real quick, just want to mention that. Okay. They apologized to each other for their cowardice and told each other their true and honest feelings, and they hugged each other until the final moment. Afterwards, she was shot to bits by demons and went to hell. It's okay, Kanon is with him. Okay. Chewed up to bits by demons. So I'm guessing by demons, either the stakes, like how the stakes chewed up Battler, or maybe the goats. The goats chewed her up. But what happens if you execute the goats? Oh, we can't execute anyone on the witch side. Obviously. We can execute Beato on the human side. So let's try executing her. We can. Let's see. Here we go. I've already read this. Yeah, we already read this before though. Yeah. Okay. Let's resurrect Beato. Let's try executing... Okay, Eva, what happens if you execute you? It's not working? Resurrect. Execute. I can't execute Eva! It's because she's the only survivor. But she died in 1998! Let me execute her, goddammit! Wait, let's just make sure... Okay, my button... Okay, I was scared for a second that my button wasn't working. Now you straight up just can't execute Eva. You can't! I'm pressing... Guys, okay, wait. Can you guys hear this? I'm trying to execute her. It's not working. It's actually not working. She's insane. She's immortal. She dies in 1998. But whatever. She's immortal apparently or something. I can't execute her. Kinzo's second child. Okay. Sure. You can execute Hideyoshi though. Frick your husband. Got your husband though. They'll soon come for your son too. Wait, now I'm not any better than Beato. Wait a minute. No, what have I become? No, what's happened to me? I'm left. No, y'all, no, no. I've realized my mistakes. I have to atone for my sins. What have I done? Did I just do that? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Okay, moving on. Hey, well, listen, it's a character file. Y'all, it's a character file. Let me cope here. Let me cope a little bit. It's a character file, okay? Like, but then Beto can just say, oh, it's just this game board. It's not actually happening. It's a game. So I'm coping here. Damn it. It's just, nah, freak, dude. I'll take the L. I'm sorry. I'll take the L. I'm sorry. Alright, Eva, I'll read him. I'll read up on it first, then I'll revive him just for you. I won't even execute. I have to execute George. I'm sorry, Eva. I'm sorry. Is the visual novel doing this on purpose? I bet this entire execution system is to make us just reflect on our philosophies. Died in the mansion's hall with his chest having been pierced by a weapon shaped like a stake. Careless, who knew she was still alive? I mean, he knew she was still alive, yet he slapped her up. He slapped Eva. He was like, what are you doing? Alright, let's resurrect him. See that, Beto? That was genuine. I resurrected him genuinely. I'm not like you. Damn, that was not a good look. Moving on. What happens with George? Corpse discovered in the mansion's parlor. The murdered weapon is assumed to be a gun or spear-shaped object. In exchange for his soul, the witch granted an 8-digit number. I've written this number down, so it's fine. When spoken, a small golden land will be opened. Why does George, out of every murder that has ever happened so far, get a special 8-digit number? One thing I will say though, regarding this number, at least here where I live, phone numbers are 8-digit numbers. Now I don't think phone numbers start with 0. I don't think that's the case any phone number here, but they do have 8 digits. I know that's not the case everywhere in the world, but that is here. So is this a phone number I'm supposed to dial? Nah, I'm not dialing this phone number. I don't care. No matter how much I love this Umineko visual novel, I don't care. I will not dial this phone number if it actually exists, bro. I won't. And my phone is right next to me, so I technically have the potential to do that, but I won't, okay? So sometimes you're gonna have to take the more adult, mature decisions and just not do that. And and maybe it has something to do with 15th of July. Alright? When spoken, a small golden line will be open. Wait, really? Oh, okay. 07151129. See, the golden line didn't open. Witches don't exist. I proved you wrong. Better you don't exist. Let's go. I win. Let's go. I don't. Oh my god, the door opened. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. No door open. Alright, let's resurrect him. See? There you go. No golden line was open. Y'all witches don't exist. Get out. Get out of here. The also the 4 cousin CX has the lead an arbitrator. Congrats. Okay, I've barely gone through half of the executions. Okay, and we haven't even started episode 4 yet. We're gonna be hearing this character file for 20 minutes before we even start episode 4. Alright, well, my bad. Alright, let's keep reading up on Rudolph. Kinzo's third child. Yeah, congrats. You're dead now. Died in the mansion's hall with his forehead being shaped by a weapon shaped like a steak. From now on, they have to be finished off with steaks, apparently. Vulgar. His head? His forehead? That's crazy. Alright, come back. Kyria, sorry to have to do this to you. I like you. You know I like you. Died in the mansion's hall with her stomach having been pierced by a weapon shaped like a steak. The stomach is in a very lethal spot. Wouldn't it be okay to kill her by a safer method and just take a stake in the corpse? Okay. I don't know. That's up to you. Battler, what happens if I execute you? Shot and killed by Ushiroma Eva inside the mansion. The murder weapon was a sawed-off rifle from Kinzo's collection. Jessica lost her eyesight. There was only her and Battler. Wolves and sheep puzzle. I've read this before. I don't know what they could possibly mean by wolves and sheep puzzle. Maybe it's because there was only one sheep, Battler, and one wolf, Eva. There was only her and Battler. And Jessica's missing. When you execute her, Jessie's missing. So... But she was with Canon until the very end. So... And then she was shot to bits by demons. Sure. That's believable. Okay, let's resurrect her. Battler. Jessica lost her eyesight. It was only her and Battler. Okay, resurrect you. NG! I'm sorry to have to do this to you. What happens if I execute you? Watch as it doesn't work. It doesn't work, goddammit, because you're alive, aren't you? Yep. You're one of the survivors along with Eva, so I can't execute you no matter how hard I try. Can I resurrect you? Can you resurrect the... You can't resurrect alive people. You survived, Angie. Congrats, you're alive. Always carries a huge amount of cash with her and has the habit of floating the air around to make sure she never has to wait. Well, that's just great. Nanjo, you're the man behind the hardest mystery murder in the entire visual novel so far. What happens if I execute you? You discover the hall outside the servant room in the mansion. The murder weapon is okay, whatever. Last push, on the one last push, and he too would probably have been home free. But at the last possible moment, she did not permit him that. Okay, come back. Rosa, I'm sorry. Yeah, you know I like you too. You died in the rose garden with medulla oblongata having been pierced by the spear-shaped parts of the fence. If Maria's death hadn't been murder, it might have been possible to suspect an accident. It was this very woman who became the sacrifice for the birth of the new witch. Considering Eva killed Battler, I really do think Eva also was the one that killed Rosa and Maria. I do. Well, I mean, obviously Eva Trice killed them, but maybe it was not just Eva Trice. Maybe Eva herself did it. Eva, you did it. You didn't ya? Eva, you did it, didn't ya? Eva, you're the one that did it. You killed Rosa and Maria because Rosa solved the riddle and you didn't want Rosa to take your money. And Maria's death, it even says here that if Maria's death hadn't been murdered, it might have been possible to suspect an accident. And that it was this very one who became the sacrifice of the birth of the new witch. I mean, it's almost like it's hinting it to me that something sus is going on there. What about you, Maria? What do you think? Because of this probably strangulation, probably barehanded. Thinking about the situation, it seems reasonable to think that she was killed after Rosa. I don't know, she was killed before Rosa. We know that for I mean, based on the scenes that were shown to us. She was killed before Rosa. But you're saying here that, nah, actually she was killed after Rosa. Which would make sense from Eva's perspective. You kill the one that actually found the gold first, right? And the little kid that doesn't even understand it. And then her blood became the red ink for the witch's oath. Again? Maria and Rosa were killed for the witch's sake. Cool. Genji. Okay, we've read this before. Shannon, have you read this before? For Shannon, the problem with his view of the Rose Garden was beautiful on sunnier days. We have read this before. I think we've read all of these before. Okay, we've read that before. Shannon was executed. Kanon was executed in the freaking chapel. Gora was in the third floor, servants' quarters. Okay, wait. Oh, you want to game Kin's favorite room next to the study is the perfume room. Okay. And this is her secret sleeping room. The seldom used guest room on the second floor is a secret napping spot. Yeah, secret napping spot. That's kind of bad. And he got he okay, we read up on everybody. All right. Sorry it took so long. And sorry that I forgot that gluttony exists. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure Mammon is gluttony. No, she's greedy. Wait, I think. Oh, sorry. Beelzebub, you're gluttony, right? Yeah, food. Yeah, sorry that I forgot Beelzebub is gluttony and that you're gluttony. I forgot gluttony existed for a whole 10 minutes. Alright, it's time to read episode 4, everybody. I'm sorry it took so long. I'm going to make a timestamp for people that don't care about character files for when I start episode 4. So, 3, 2, 1. Alright, y'all. Time to read episode 4. I just had to, read up on the character files for 20 minutes because I had to find out what happens when you execute them. Here we go. Oops, I clicked. Alright, episode 1 is called Legend of the Golden Witch. Episode 2 is called Turn of the Golden Witch. Episode 3 is called Banquet of the Golden Witch. And it's time to learn what episode 4 is called. This is one of my favorite parts of a sudden episode, just learning what the episode name is. Here we go. What do you guys bet? Alright, so we've gone from Legend to Turn to Banquet. What's next? Legend, Turn, Banquet. Legend, you have a legend and you turn it and then you have a banquet. What next? Tea party? But no, we already have a tea party section. Legend, turn, banquet. And then after the banquet, you sleep. Sleep of the Golden Witch. Alright, that's my head canon, I guess. Sleep of the Golden Witch is my prediction. Doesn't really make sense. After the banquet, you have sleep. Shower of the Golden Witch? I don't know. What do you have to eat? Shower? Sleep? Dessert of the Golden Witch. Yeah, that works. Dessert of the Golden Witch. I don't really know what that could mean. But it is the last episode of the question arcs. Because after this, as you can see, unlocked down there, it says episodes 5 to 8. Those are going to be the answer arcs. Those have their own files that I'll get to later. But, Dessert of the Golden Witch sounds good to me. Dessert of the Golden Witch, everybody. Alright, time to figure out what this episode is called. Ready, everybody? Episode 4. I hope you guys can see this. I hope it doesn't block it out for you guys. Sometimes it does that when I scroll through, the menu. You guys can't see what I'm reading. So I hope you guys will be able to see it. Here we go. Episode 4. Alliance. Oh. Okay. I'm sensing an alliance between me, Battler, and my sister, my half-sister, Angie Beatrice. Angie, now that she's a witch, the Golden Witch Beatrice from 12 years in the future, sent back in time to help me out. That's our alliance. That's why. And since she's a Golden Witch, it's an alliance. Okay, I see it. And we're gonna help each other to beat this perfect game board set up by Beato, which I misunderstood twice, by the way. So game board is just a general term for each of the episode 1, 2, and 3 and whatever, right? So what Lambda was saying when she was talking with Beato was that this Rockin' Jima is a setup for a perfect game board. Beato's just been lazing about in episodes 1 through 3. And then she's just step it up for episode 4. Or else I'm not gonna be your guardian no more. And then Beato goes, alright. Okay, fine. Don't worry. This game board is perfect. I know what I'm gonna do. So let's see if she knows what she's gonna do for episode 4. But I'm gonna ally with my half-sister who also happens to be a Golden Witch. Angie. Of the Golden Witch. I should also say that, you know, I deny witches because I spite Beato, not because I actually really care a huge amount about denying witches. I just want Beato to lose. So all arguments against me denying witches, for me denying witches, is just so that Beato loses, because she deserves it. She's not a good person. Okay, that's it. Alliance of the Golden Witch. So I actually never figured out exactly why episode 3 was called Banquet. Do you guys have any idea? I mean, we did have a banquet at the very end, and maybe I was eating good because I had regalia with me. I don't really know. Why is it called banquet? We did have a banquet at the very end. Are you really gonna call a whole episode because of what happens at the end, with the banquet and stuff like that? And Battler almost accepted witches because of the banquet. To be fair, in episode 2, Battler almost accepted witches because Beato just came at him because it was her turn. So episode 3, the banquet, the allure of the banquet almost made him submit. But I don't really know. But if you go based on that, then why is episode 1 called Legend of the Golden Witch? So that doesn't make sense. I thought episode 1 was called Legend of the Golden Witch. I didn't think... Maybe! Okay, what if every episode is styled... If it is styled because each episode it gives... each episode name is given a reason for Battler to accept witches, then episode 1 is called Legend of the Golden Witch because the legend almost made Battler accept witches exist. Episode 2 is called Turn of the Golden Witch because her turn made Battler almost submit to witches, right? At the very end there when he got humiliated and stuff like that. That was because her turn. Episode 3, the allure of the banquet at the very end and stuff like that, and how Beato was, setting up this banquet, and everything like that. Maybe that almost made him submit and accept witches. So in episode 4, you're saying Alliance of the Golden Witch. Maybe my alliance with Angie is going to eventually... if I'm assuming it's Angie. I'm assuming I'm going to ally with Angie. Is what eventually is going to lead me to almost accept Beato and witches again. To be fair, I can kind of see that. Because if I accept Angie as a Golden Witch, then I'm at the same time accepting that witches exist. Which also would just directly mean I lose. So is episode 4's title here warning me, hey, don't take your alliance with Angie too serious? I mean, to be fair, the fact that she's even here and that she exists as an 18-year-old is nothing short of magic, in a way. So, I'm gonna have to deny that she's my half-sister. So, I'm gonna have to find a way to prove that she's not my half-sister, or I immediately lose. If I get too attached to her, right, then, and I truly start believing that she is my half-sister, then I lose and I submit. So maybe episode 4 style is trying to warn me, just like episode 1, 2, and 3 were, if that is what we're going by, is that, hey, maybe don't get too friendly with your half-sister. Just saying. I don't really know. I haven't read the description yet. Maybe episode 3's description is gonna help me out. Episode 3's description is... I don't think you guys can read any of this, by the way. It might not show up, because I know sometimes it doesn't show up. But episode 3's description says, "Good morning. This is a surprise that even now you do not surrender. The Golden Witch has exceedingly high expectations of you. Have you perhaps also come to realize the structure of this world?" Yes, I know the structure of the world. It's love. You said that before in episode 2, that love is a single element structure of the world, or something like that. And that without love, it cannot be seen. That's also what you said in episode 2. Okay, there can be no victory without knowing the rules. There can be no victory without knowing the rules. Please enjoy a hearty game with the witch. The difficulty level is fair for you and fair for the witch. Okay. That has not helped me out in figuring out why it's called Banquet of the Golden Witch. But you guys can let me know if you have any better thoughts based on what happened in episode 3. Episode 4 is called Alliance. I can only assume it's based on an alliance me and Angie are gonna have. But we'll see. Alliance of the Golden Witch. It says good morning here. I wonder what the difficulty level is. I'm sure the difficulty level of episode 4 is going to be the hardest yet. Simply because every episode seems like it's gone up in difficulty. Episode 1, 2, 3, I mean, it's gone up in difficulty. So episode 4 is probably going to be the hardest. And, especially because Lando's pressuring Beato to create a really, really hard game board. Maybe episode 4 is going to be hard. It's going to say the difficulty level is impossible. The witch is gonna destroy. I mean, what does it say for episode 2? The difficulty level is first rate. The witch plans to make you surrender in an instant. So first rate. I mean, doesn't first rate mean relatively easy though? Let's see, first rate. Okay, never mind. First rate means top quality. Excellent. Excellent. So difficult level is excellent. It's first top quality. Is that good or bad for me? I don't know. But considering the second thing it says, the witch pass makes you an instant, it means that the difficulty of episode 2 is really hard. So we'll see what the difficulty level of episode 4 is here in a second. Let's read the description. I'm half an hour into this video and I haven't even started episode 4 yet. I think this is the longest I've gone without even starting an episode yet. So let's go. I could never have imagined that you would not have surrendered by now. Let's go! Well, I was supposed to surrender in episode 3, but Burn helped me out. Helped Battler out, so... At this point, even I must expect great things from you. Well, you better. This is the episode where I beat you. Maybe not. Yeah, probably not, actually. I don't know. The game is played not only on the board. Well, I mean, yeah, that's the entire point of the game. The game board, yeah, the game board is just what happens in the game. But the real game is what's happening outside the board, where me and you are talking to each other. Unless you're saying that what we're doing outside the board is affecting the things within the board. I mean, they kind of are, in a way, because you can go between the dimensions. Eva Beto was also able to do that at the end of the last episode. Battler isn't able to do that, but you can, Beto. So I guess, yes, technically, what I say outside the board can affect the things that happen within the board in a way. If I can trick Beto to do something in the board that can be beneficial for me, that's a permanent thing, right? That could help me out. Is that what the description is trying to say there? I don't know. Perhaps this time you should take a small peek beyond its borders. As they say, if you know your enemy, you need not fight 100 battles. Okay! Okay! Again, if I know my enemy, if I know Beato, maybe I can get her to do something. Maybe I can get her to do something beneficial for me. And she might not even realize it. The difficulty level... wait, sorry. I ruined off me. It's clicked off of me. The difficulty level depends upon you. What does that mean? Now you have chosen to... Oh wait, how? How you have chosen to battle up until now will influence the difficulty. Oh. The difficulty level depends upon you. Oh. Okay. How you have chosen to battle up until now will influence the difficulty. How I have chosen to battle up until now? To battle. I like that. I like this. Is that a reference to Battler's name? Battler. Now you've chosen to battle up until now, though. How have I chosen to battle up until now? Well, episode 1, I was just saying, hey, Battler, witches exist. What are you doing? Haha, witches exist. Based on what was happening in Higurashi. Based on my knowledge of Higurashi. Episode 2 onwards, I was even more on Battler's side than Battler himself. Because I hated Beato. So I started going, yeah, witches don't exist. Y'all suck. Y'all witches are all horrible people. Episode 3 made me think, okay, maybe some witches aren't that bad. I mean, I'm gonna deny them anyway because of Beato, out of spite. But maybe they're not that bad. And then at the very end, I hate them all anyway. Except for Angie. Angie's awesome. And I guess Burn did help me out. Witches are mostly awful. So... Now you're saying it depends on how I've battled so far. How have I battled? I don't know. I hope I've battled in a way that makes this difficulty level not impossibly hard for me. But we'll see. I should really start this episode because we've been waffling about for a while and haven't really made progress in the actual episode. So let's start it up. Sorry for talking for so long. Let's go. Episode 4. Here we go. This is facts, y'all. This story is fake. It's fantasy. Alright? There's no real events that connect to the story. Other than Rockin' Jimagate, the Watergate scandal. Yeah. 1986. Alright, so back to the first day. Why is there a helicopter? Why do I hear a helicopter? We're supposed to come in by a boat. Why a helicopter? Oh, wait, it's a plane. Right. It's a plane that we get to Nijima with. Okay, we're good. We're good. So we arrive at Nijima. We're back in Nijima. We haven't been here since the very start of episode 1. It's Nijima. I'm pretty sure we were here like the second part of the first episode that I ever recorded with Umineko. It's the second video I ever recorded with Umineko. We were right here. I remember this place. We're in Nijima, which means that Nanjo's, I believe Nanjo's son should be working here in his clinic. Yeah, see that? I have good memory. Hana, maybe not. I read that in the character file. Okay, you're right, Battlerkin. Well, he still has to get on a boat. Alright, so we're gonna start off the slice of life stuff for a while, just as always with every episode. Strap on in for these slice of life moments. Let's see if we can get any interesting character interactions. That's what I'm here for in the slice of life moments. And then eventually things will hit the fan, especially now that we're in the 4th episode. In the lobby of the Nijima airport, Maria dashed around in excitement. Battlers uproaring the plane must have been very funny to her. Well, she's gonna hear more uproar because it's nice. We're going to the boat next, so. Rosa, good to see you again. Good to see you alive. Hello. Fine. I won't. Frick you! He's only 18.
人間誰しも苦手なもんの一つや二つあるもんだぜ。
This is the excuse he's made every single time he's been called out on this.
バトラ君、今度おばさんと一緒に海外旅行に行きましょうよ。
Yeah, so you can shoot me in the head again or in the chest. Why did you shoot me anyway? Yeah, so you can kill me again. So you can find the goal and kill me again, huh? Auntie? Why would you kill me?
ヨーロッパとか行かない？
Ooh, sounds nice. Except I already live there. How about we go to Japan? Oh wait, that's where you live. Hey, guess what? Guess what? You wanna go where I'm at, and I wanna go where you're at. Well, so what's up there?
半日も飛行機に乗ってればきっと克服できるわよ。
She likes to make fun of me, huh?
母さんもよしなよ。バトラ君の乗り物嫌いはきっと遺伝だよ。
Hey, who are you saying? Asumu? Because I don't know about Rudolph. Are you saying Asumu inherited that to be? Inherited will?
アスムさんの？
Hey, Kitty, you curse her death. What is it now? You're gonna keep using your jealousy to bash on her more?
あいつどういうわけか乗り物系がダメでな。自転車と車以外はほぼダメだったぜ。どこか遠出しようとすると、あれはダメだ、これはダメだ。怖い怖い、落ちる落ちる、ギャーギャーとうるせえ女だったさ。
Ah, but then, how, Rudolph? You can't send a woman like that to amusement parks. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, Rudolph. I cannot. You chose so much better with Kiria. You can actually go to amusement parks with her. You can't, dude. You go to amusement parks. No, I'm gonna fall. Nah, come on. What is that about?
子供は親が苦手があるものを危険だと学ぶものです。きっとバトラ君はアスムさんのそういうところを見て乗り物は怖いものだと覚えてしまったんでしょうね。
Inherited will. Luffy inherited Joyboy's will. Carrot inherited Pedro's will, the will of P. Battler inherited the will of scary vehicles. Let's go.
アスムさんの遺伝子ってわけかしら。
Hey, 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 kitty. Don't let the jealousy get to you that much. Damn. I know she even said admitted last episode that every time she looks at me, she just has this hatred, yo. Come on, man. Come on. Let's just come on. Let's sort it out.
さあな。だとしたら迷惑な遺伝子だな。 アスムの話はよせ。
Oh, 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 oh. He's like, serious stuff. Don't stop talking about her. Come on, man. Stop talking about that woman. Come on. This is disrespectful.
今ここにいるのはお前だ。そうだ。
Yeah, the only serious you. I'm married to you now, okay? No need to get jealous no more. You already cursed her to death. Alright? It's done.
そうね。ごめんなさい。
おい、ハイヤーが来たで。ちょうど3台や。乗るで、乗るで。
落ちる落ちる。
Off the car?
パラシュートどこ？パラシュートどこ？
Off the car? I mean, falling off the parachute is more dangerous than just being in a plane with a, you know, with a well-trained pilot.
こんにゃらー、待て待て待ちやがれ、くすぐりの刑に処してやる。
Eva, don't kill us again.
元気でいいわ。バトラ君とマリアちゃんがいてくれなかったら、機内の空気はさぞや硬かったでしょうね。
Yeah, because it kill us all again.
ありがとうよ。言葉通りの意味で受け取っとくぜ。ほら、ガキども、タクシー来てるぞ。お遊びは後にしろい。
タクシータクシー。マリア一番乗り。
こら、マリアもバトラ君ももうはしゃがない。人にぶつかるわよ。
The tone of Fontirosa's voice became a little frightening. Battler 2 had started to think that perhaps he really was fooling around too much when, just like expected, he bumped into someone. Oh! Who did he bump into?
あ、すみません。
Is this a character we know of or a new character?
バトラ君たちはあっちの車だよ。待たせちゃってるよ。
Rushed on by George, Battler made an apologetic gesture to the person he had bumped into and ran up to his parents, who were telling him to come quickly. Guys, 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 guys. We all know this. This isn't just a technique used in visual novels. I mean, if it's the first visual novel I've ever read. It isn't just something used in anime or manga. It is something used in TV shows, movies, literally anything everywhere. Okay? A character, a well-known character, bumping into some random person. There ain't no coincidence. There's a reason that other character, that other person that Battler just bumped into is going to be the final villain. No cap, no cap. That's how it always goes, bro. It always starts with you bumped into him, yo. Because why would you introduce him to begin with to get bumped by Battler for no reason? Yeah. This other person now, this is the start of his villain journey. Watch. Or not. I don't know. With clunking sounds, the doors on the 3 taxis were shut one after another, and they departed, heading for the harbor. Okay. Who did Battler bump into? As the taxis dashed away, I knew it! Who did Battler bump into? You know there's a reason for it. Come on now, alright, just let me know. The entire world grew suddenly dull and slow to a halt. Beato? Angie? Angie. I wanna see Angie. Okay. Voices, the wind, and even sound. Absolutely everything ceased, and as if they had been frozen in the instant a photo was taken, everything moving or about to move stopped. So it's just like Beato said, Rokkenjima gets closed off from the outside world. It's physically gets closed off. It's insane. And metaphorically. People, machines, clock hands, even the dust dancing in the wind, frozen. People who were in the middle of walking, frozen, with one foot still raised. Scraps of paper dancing in the wind, frozen, pinned in midair. And among these stationary figures in this world that had come to a standstill, a single one moved. And that's the one that Battler bumped into. Battler gave him some of that sweet moving juice. Now he can move. Angie, come on. Yay! There's Angie. It was a woman. It's Angie! Let's go. Maybe she's not the one Battler bumped into. Battler surely bumped into someone. Maybe Angie's... This is Angie in her human form, which is why Battler could see her bump into her. And of course, we know that Battler didn't recognize that it was Angie during episode 3. So even if Battler bumped into her here and said sorry to her, he wouldn't recognize this as his half-sister. Even though he recognizes her as a 6-year-old. You change a lot from being 6 years old to being 18 years old. So Battler probably just didn't realize the similarities between her and her half-sister, even though he bumped into her. So, there you go. We got Angie back already so early on in the episode. Exciting stuff. The very woman that Battler had just bumped into. Yep, okay. I saw, yeah, we saw that coming, didn't we? Okay, it was truly this. Okay, we didn't see coming that it was Angie. We did say it was the start of a villain story. I mean, if Angie becomes the final villain, that would be crazy. But you know, it was really the slightest of movements. Her gaze dropped, her shoulders lowered a minuscule amount, and she sighed. That was all. In a normal world, that probably wouldn't even count as movement. But in this still world, it looked very out of place. And then something else moved. It was a black cat that had been dozing in the shadows near the taxi rank. Okay, a black cat. It came up right behind the woman and leisurely changed its form into that of a human. Ah, okay, so black cats can just do that now in this standstill world. Let's go. Alright. What's up? Who is this? Beato or Byrne? It might be... Actually, it might be Byrne. This might be her first time... this might be the first time back 12 years ago after running away from the skyscrapers. So I think it might be Byrne. Alright. It is Byrne, okay. It wasn't a cat. It makes sense that it's Byrne as well. Black cat, Neko, right? I mean, Byrne has her cat tail. It was a witch. Of course, the woman was also a witch. As the witch stood there, her gaze still downwards, she muttered. Oh man, that would be crazy. If you get something going to Rockenjima, the entire game board is stopped. You just win the entire game board. That's automatic W. Beato and just Byrne, Beato and Lambda just lose automatically.
止められないわ。1986年10月4日にあなたはここにいない。私がここにいたならみんなを止めることも不可能ではなかったの。6歳の女の子がどう立ち回れば彼らを引き返させることができるのか。私には想像もつかないけれど。そうね。もしこの場にいたなら確率はゼロではなかったわ。ゼロでない確率ならば私は奇跡を探し出せる。
I mean, maybe not verbal acrobatics, but there could be physical acrobatics that could persuade them for turning back. Maybe not all of them, but at least some of them. Just saying, I mean, if she purposely fell and, you know, broke her leg, you know, some of them would have to be like, alright, let's turn back. Maybe not all of them, like I said, but physical acrobatics could work. She just have to injure herself or something. Could work. Alright, I mean, breaking a leg, or okay, maybe not that far. Maybe just, you know, twist your ankle a little bit or something. You have to go to the hospital. But then if you go to the hospital, but then if you twist your ankle, they'll go back anyway, because it's gotta be a more serious injury than just twisting your ankle. It's gotta be like breaking your leg or something, because then they wouldn't go for real. Maybe they'd stay with you for like a week or something. You know what I mean? I don't know. It can't be something that they can take you to the hospital and then go back to witness the conference. So it's gotta be a serious injury enough to the point where your parents go, alright, come on y'all. But then Damn, I forgot her grandparents exist. Would they really be so cruel as to leave their kid who's just broken their leg with their grandparents just because they want to witness a family? The family conference is important. It does happen once a year, but still. I see. Okay, you know what? Fair point. Fair point. Fair point. Damn it. What if she then pushes George and has him break his leg? Alright, okay, anyway, the possibility is low. Alright, we get it. The possibility is low. If there's a probability other than 0, I can find a miracle. Yeah, because that's what you do, Rika. You find miracles in small probabilities. In 100 years, you were able to find a miracle in Higurashi. That was great. Alright, anyway.
私が体調を崩して置いていかれなければ
With her head facing downwards, the witch tightened her fists. They were trembling very slightly.
あなたが寝込んだのは1986年10月3日。そしてベアとのゲーム版は10月4日から切り取られている。
So under no game board could Angie's human form have contributed or been involved in any way.
あなたには体調を崩さない可能性が与えられていない。
Right. So yeah, okay.
つまりあなたは本来絶対にゲーム版に上がれない存在なのよ。
That's crazy. And you're telling me that's not a coincidence that she just suddenly got sick the day before?
恩着せがましくてありがとう。分かってるわ。こうしてお父さんやお母さんやお兄ちゃんの元気そうな姿を見られただけでも。
She's calling me Onicha! I'll never get over that. Anyway.
これはとても素敵な奇跡なんだって分かってるもの。
Angie had been trying to stand in the way of her family and prevent them from going outside the airport towards Rokkenjima, and that's when Battler bumped into her. But that was impossible for Angie, who could not exist there on October 4th, 1986. Just receiving a shoulder bump and words of apology from her older brother. That's rough. Even though he had known that she was his sister, that was still such a miracle. It could have moved her to tears. In a way, that is a bit of a miracle, yeah.
「嫌味を言ってごめんなさい。私はあなたにもらった奇跡を無駄になんかしないわ。頼もしいわね。さあ、彼らと一緒に行きましょう。六軒島へ。
So does Byrne have the same voice actress as Rika from Higurashi? Or at the very least as the adult Rika that appears at the end of Higurashi? I've only watched the anime, by the way, so it's not like I'm gonna remember the voice of adult Rika. But I do remember the voice of young Rika. The one that goes, Nippa! And she did say it once! She said Nippa once! I think during episode 2's tea party? Or something? She said Nippa, so... But I don't recall then if it was the same voice actress or not. I don't know.
駒たちがもうすぐすべて揃う。第4のゲームが幕を開けるわ。ベアともバトラももう席についてる頃よ。六軒島へ、私のいやみんなの運命を変えた1986年10月4日の六軒島へ。
What happened on that day? I will expose that, learn that, and I'll take them back. Let's go, Enji. I support you. Don't betray me like Virgil. Nah, she won't. No, she won't. I'm not even gonna. The moment they start downing her, nah. This is the thing about us humans. We'll trust. We have trust. We trust. I was gonna say we trust other humans, but she's a witch. Angie's a witch now. But I don't care. She's my half sister, so of course I'll trust her. I don't care what anyone says. I trust. She will not do me like Virgilia does. I don't care about the comment that let me know about Virgilia. No, I don't care what that comment says. Virgilia still betrayed me, and until it happens in the visual novel that she shows me that she didn't actually betray me. In my mind, she betrayed me. I don't care what the comment told me. I do care actually, because then I know she... Whatever. as she as she stood there with her fist still clenched, she surely turned her face to the heavens. A single teardrop from the depths of her eyes dripped down into the air. I'm sorry, Angie. You did not deserve what happened to you. And when the time started moving again, the two witches' figures were sucked into a blowing gale and erased in an instant. Hey, the opening's playing. Eva for real catalyzed the birth of a new witch. Because of Eva. Or Eva Tiche in Eva, older Eva, I don't know. I've been watching this opening for the 4th time ever. Like I said, I've never watched this opening other than the times I actually watched them in these videos. So it's the 4th time I ever watched this opening. There's Battler, there's Maria, she's crying because of her rose, okay? Now I know the context of some of these scenes. There's the butterfly, there's more Maria, there's Canon, there's them in the freaking thing aquarium, there's the family, there's more family. I don't know who that is, but I saw Virgilia. I don't know who that woman on the right was. There's Canon and Jessica, there's Battler, there's Beato. Who the hell is smiling? Someone is smiling. There's the 7 stakes. Oh, that's Shannon's death. There's Virgilia. There's Eva Beato. There's the Jester sisters. Ah, those were the Jester sisters that were hugging it out like that. Okay. There's Maria more. Okay. Nazi. There's Rosa. George. I know I'm interrupting the song, but we've seen this opening like a couple times already. And that's the end of the opening. Is it? Anything else that happens? Okay, that's the mansion. That's Rockinjima. Alright, what else? That's the gold. Oh! Oh, that's Eva Bit. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, there's Rudolph. There's the letter. Oh. There's Angie. That's Angie. That's Angie as well. Oh. That was Angie. I remember. I think the new guest is this chapter's name. Okay, wait. Before I say what I wanted to say, string quartet. Wait, we're already here. String quartet number 1 in G major, I Allegro. Why are we in the gold room? Wait. Chill. Run of it.
これは上機嫌なご様子。快適なお目覚めのようですな。
Oh, so straight up Beto sleeps here now. Even in her witch form, she just sleeps here. Okay, so to talk about what I just wanted to talk about. Angie in the opening. I've actually talked about it before. I think during episode 2's opening. If you wanna go back, I don't know, I can't be bothered. But if you go back to episode 2, when I was reacting to the opening then, I reacted to Angie before, saying that, oh, look at that, the girl with the pigtails, she seems interesting. That was Angie. I was talking about Angie all the way back in episode 2. At the start of episode 2. The opening. Damn, even back then, I knew what I was on about. I know Angie's to be trusted here. I know Angie's gonna be good. Let's go. I'm hyped. I'm already excited, yo. Alright, okay. Well, Pleasant Awakening. Great.
快適な目覚めどころかワクワクして一睡もできなかったぞ何しろ楽しい第4のゲームの幕開けだからな
You're gonna lose because of sleep deprivation. Perfect for me. It seemed that she truly had been so excited that she hadn't gotten any sleep. And yet she showed absolutely no signs of tiredness. Was that due to her youth or her low mental age? Low mental age? I don't know, man. 1,000 years. Youth? I don't know what to tell you. Ronabet chose not to say that aloud and laughed with a instead.
前回はバトラのやつを徹底的にケチョンケチョンにしてやったあのまんまと騙されたというバトラの顔実にざまあなかったぞそれにしてもやつもまだへこんでるのではあるまい
Nah,
な
Angie's here to back me up.
へこんでいると申しますと
まあそのだなあやつめ
いい年してちょっと素直すぎるとことかあるの？
ございますな。そこが魅力とも申しますが。
Okay, call that his charm. You don't see any charm in that, Beto?
そうであろう、そうであろう。
Oh, you could call it. Okay, so you agree. Okay.
まあそれでだ。
Speaking of that, okay.
前回のあれ、あやつめコロッと引っかかってくれたであろう。
I kind of fell for it too. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Hey, at least I didn't want to sign the contract. Just saying.
コロッと豪快に。生まれてからただの一度も人に騙されたことのない無垢なバラのつぼみにも似た純粋さをお嬢様が存分に蹂躙を。
Don't spin it around like some. Oh yeah, you've taken his betrayal virginity. Don't spin it around in some pure good way like Beto did a good thing. Shut up.
冬の朝、美しき新雪の平原を存分に駆け回って踏みにじり尽くす喜びにも代え難いでしょうな。お嬢様はバトラ様の純粋な心を実に痛快に豪快に無残に無慈悲に無教養に実はちょっぴりやりすぎちゃったんじゃないかな。
I like the way Ronabet, the way Ronabet's voice sounded at the end there. Maybe went a teensy bit overboard. You can see that in the voice, in his voice. That you could tell he said something along those lines in Japanese. That was great.
なんて不安になってしまうくらいに暴虐の限りを尽くされましたとも。
Right.
普通ならへこむでしょうな。それはもう二度とお嬢様の顔も見たくないくらいに。
分かっておるではないか。
Why is she sweating of this? Because of this.
わらわはそのだな。いよいよ第4のゲームが始まるというのに、もしもあやつが意気消沈していて卓につかないというようなことがあったらまた面倒だなぁと思い、そうならば先に対策を準備した方が良いかと思い、お前に先にそれを問うたわけだ。
Isn't NG enough of a countermeasure? Burn settled it for ya. Please show up, NG. NG, please show up.
でしたらやはり対策をご用意された方がよろしいでしょうな。残念ながらバトラ様はお嬢様の例の北風と太陽作戦でかなりショックをお受けになったようです。
ほう、ショックというとどのくらい？
Beato lowered her voice slightly, asking timidly. Ronove went along with that and lowered his voice in the same way. Beato, didn't you do it on purpose? Why did it seem like Beato is almost regretting what she did? Nah, you did that. You're the one that decided to be a piece of crap. I don't know what to tell you. You could have decided to just, not betray me. But although, you're gonna try to spin it around as if, oh, I only did that because I wanted to take down Eva Berto. You would have gone got by Eva Berto if I didn't do that. You know that, haha. I was only acting like I was a bad person all along. Yeah, nah, that won't work with me. That won't work.
実は膝を抱いてうずくまられてもうだいぶになります。
That bad? I love Moon. I love this soundtrack, but the piano, perfection.
何度かお声をおかけしたのですがお返事をされません。
Oh, he's been that depressed. That's crazy. Someone motivate him. Angie, where you at? Motivate this freaking idiot booger.
お食事もお運びしたのですが手を触れた様子もありません。
Maybe you should have carried him something proper to eat, if you know what I mean. But, we'll leave it there.
それは難儀だな。
I didn't think Battle would be this depressed. I think it's because for Battle it's such a much bigger shock for him than it is for me. Because Battle was utterly full to the core. You know what I mean? I mean, to me it was a shock, but it it made me go, oh, like, it was bad. It was, regalia, yet it's bad. But maybe I clutched my knees for a bit, but then I was able to get back up because I foresaw it at least a bit more than Battler did. So Battler,
あやつそこまでへこんでおったか
I didn't think he was feeling that down. And I don't. And Beto again is for some reason is worried about why he's feeling that down, as if it's just not obvious.
無理もありますまい。何しろお嬢様が徹底的におやりになられましたからな。
I feel like Ronov is doing this on purpose. He's seeing that she's being a bit vulnerable regarding this topic, so he's trying to get to her more. He's trying to provoke her more and more.
普通なら人間不信になりましょうな。
Ain't that misanthrope? wait. I think I'm pronouncing that wrong. Let's see. How do you... now I'm wondering how you pronounce it. Wait.
Misanthrope.
Misanthrope?
Misanthrope.
Misanthrope. I don't know. Alright, okay. Okay. Misanthrope. Let's go with that.
おお人間不信なら好都合
Yeah.
人間など見限って魔女を信じると良いぞ
Yeah, that's not how it's gonna go. Especially because it's a human. Especially because Battler thinks it's a human claiming that it's a witch that did it to him. So he's gonna hate humans, and he's not going to like witches anymore either.
すまぬふざけが過ぎた
You took it too far. You think? Beto had tried to joke about it, but it seemed that the situation was quite serious, and after picking up on this, she hid her laughter.
そんなにも深刻なのか第4のゲームの開始はもう少し待ってやった方が良いか
ベルンカステル教のお客人もおいでになっておりますので、第4のゲームは速やかに開始された方がよろしいでしょう。ただ、お嬢様はバトロ様に多少気を使われても良いかもしれませんな。
人などう使えば良いのか
That's the question. Ooh, what is this soundtrack?
やつは落ち込んでいるのだから
Jazz?
そうだな元気づけてやるとか
Wait, am I hearing jazz? What is this? Am I playing Persona 5? What the frick? What is this weird soundtrack for cheering someone up? But okay, fair enough. Anyway, I like how she asked the consideration you say. How should I show that? Because guess what? She's never done that in her life. Not even once has she shown consideration because she's garbage. She's literally telling on herself. She's not even trying to hide it.
心を暗く閉ざした者に暗く接しても無駄なこと。その暗闇に負けないほどの明るさで照らし出すほかないでしょうな。
It's a good soundtrack, but why is it so low? You can barely hear it. Can you guys hear it? I can barely hear it. I feel like it should be a bit louder. The audio mixing is not ideal here. Oh.
しっかりしよういい加減にしやがれ
It got louder now. Let's go. We can actually hear the soundtrack properly. Hey, you're having... What? So I'm just listening to the soundtrack. Okay. So, Beto, you're Your idea of cheering me up is to send the 7 stakes after me to what? Eat me and cheer me up again? Well, actually, Battle doesn't really mind it that much because he keeps calling them the 7 sexy babes, doesn't he?
あんたごときにロノウェ様が焼いてくれたクロワッサンなんてもったいないもん。私が美味しく食べちゃおうかな。
Battler's stomach involuntarily growled at the fragrant smell of the croissant. His breakfast plate was empty, but he hadn't eaten any of it. The biggest glutton of the 7 stakes of purgatory, Beelzebub! I forgot that gluttony was part of the 7. Oh, I forgot that gluttony was part of the 7 deadly sins. So yeah, but Beelzebub is here. Beelzebub had waited for Ronovic to leave and had then come to snatch the food away. Yeah, great. Beatus, this is your idea of cheering him up? So I guess the 7 stakes and Ronovic are just working for Beato again now, right? They're just giving up on Evatrice. Battler had discovered her in the process, and they had been charging about causing a crazy amount of noise ever since. Interesting. Even though Beelzebub could have ended it by either giving it back already or else throwing it into her own mouth, she intentionally ran around in circles making fun of Battler.
俺の朝飯返しやがれ。今返したらデコピン一発で許してやる。
Seems to be like Battler's as fired us up as ever. I don't know what this is about Battler being depressed and all. I mean, look at him go. I don't see him as depressed right now. He's saying, "Give it back to me." That's energy. When I see it. Usually, if you're really depressed, right, you don't care if someone takes your breakfast or steals it or does whatever. You're not gonna chase after them. That's when you're depressed. You know what I mean? So, I think he's got energy. Maybe.
もしも食ったりしてみろ。
代わりにお前を食べてやるぞって。
Nah, phrasing. 7 stakes of purgatory, please. Your phrasing is the worst, please. Your phrasing. Why even saying that? Like, why are you even saying the Beelzebub, please. Phrasing, man. Phrasing. I mean, I get it. You can do it better. Just turn 18. You're lucky, you Beelzebub, you 1,000-year-old witch or snake, whatever you are. But phrasing. Come on. Let's be more professional.
私を食べられるものなら食べてごらんなさいよ。きっとパンケーキの蜂蜜のように甘いから。
Moving on. Yeah, hit her. Yeah. Just hit her and tell her that her phrasing is all off.
捕まえた。今はてめえの太ももよりそのパンが食いてんだ。
Damn! Frick, bro! Dude! Oh my god! Battler's like, I want that money! Because bread's money. Get it? Yeah. No, I'm not funny, I know, but listen, he wants that bread! Listen, he don't care about her, about eating her. He wants the money! He's going after the bread! Let's go! Get your bread! Let's go, bro! Hell yeah, same. Always.
おとなしくそいつを返しやがれ。ふっか。
Look at him smiling too. Hey, Battler's in a good mood. He's ready for episode 4 if you ask me.
こいつ最後まで抵抗を。
ダメよあげないもん。クロワッサンも私に食べてほしいって思ってるもん。
Who's clapping?
イエーイヤッホーはよーバトレイ
Someone protect Berto's voice actress. Someone actually award her something. That was incredible. That was an incredible entrance.
こいつ朝っぱらからまだくよくよしてるのか。新しい一日とゲームの始まりであるぞ。元気出して行ってみよう。
Hey, with this music in the background, it really feels like a party. Let's go. I'm in a good mood. Let's go. I'm winning this. The door opened forcefully. Like a marathon runner drawn on a certain caramel box. With her hands held high and with an idiotic cheeriness, Beata appeared. A certain caramel box is given in green, so it's clearly a hint, a note to something that I'm supposed to read in the tips file. Okay. Metal and certain caramel box. Okay. Tips section. Grimoire. Glico caramels. The Japanese confectionery company Glico, also famous for producing Pocky, began its business in 1922 with boxes of Glico caramels, which featured art of a running man triumphantly smiling with his arms raised. The marketing was that a single caramel gives it the energy to run 300 meters. Okay. The Glico running man became an iconic trademark and mascot that the company still uses today. Glico. I'm gonna Google that. Let's see if I find it on Google. Japanese company. Confectionery company. Ezaki Glico Limited. Commonly known as just Glico, is a Japanese multinational food processing company headquartered in Nishiyodagawa-ku, Osaka. It does business across 30 countries in North America, Asia Pacific, and Europe. Glico. Oh! I've eaten their Pocky before. I've eaten their Pocky sticks before. I'm looking at images. Yeah. I think I've eaten that before. I've never bought it myself, but I've eaten their sticks. They're crispy sticks. They weren't bad, but they weren't great. Oh, there's the running man. I see. Okay. I see the picture of the running man. Yeah, that does seem iconic. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. You know, that's cool. I'm glad I googled that. Okay, anyway, back to the relevance. Right, so she looks like that running man that I just saw. Okay, cool. You guys can Google it yourselves if you want to see the running man. If I was good at editing, or if I could, I would definitely Photoshop the running man on the top right here so you can see an example of it. But unfortunately, you guys are gonna have to do the work yourselves. I'm not that good. Okay, also I don't have the proper setup to edit at all. I can't edit these videos properly. Okay, for some reason, countless country flags and confetti scattered everywhere, creating what was clearly intended to be the perfect party atmosphere. Why different country flags though? You're all in Japan. You're in Rokkenjima, the most Japan of Japan ever. Let's go. Although the mansion is Western inspired, so maybe I don't know. Battling Beelzebub, who had been grappling on the floor over the croissant, completely forgot about their argument and stared at her speechless. Even Beelzebub, look at her face. She's just, yeah, hey yo, the master of serving is crazy. She's nuts in the head. Oh, you can feed it to me? Thank you. Okay, not forcefully. Damn. Okay, and she's gone. Bye bye, gluttony. Why are you saying morning to her after what she did to you? I guess it doesn't matter at this point, does it? Might as well treat her like she wants to be treated at this stage. Maybe then we can trick her to do something good for us. Beata and Battler looked down at each other. It seemed that neither had a clue what was going on with the other.
Battler? どういうことだロノウェイ元気そうじゃねえかよ膝抱いてないし返事してるしというか食事中だったし
I knew it.
いえ毛布の中で膝を抱くようにぐっすりお休みでございました。
Good one. Let's go, Ronove.
お目覚めの時間をお知らせしたのですが、まるでお気になられず。食事をしようにも、いたずら猫が迷い込んでそれどころではなかったようで。
Nice troll. I support it. I support the troll. Yeah, now you know what it feels like to be tricked, huh? Yeah, taste that medicine. Yeah, you deserve that. That's only like 2% of what it actually felt like for me to be tricked. And yeah, I used 2% on purpose because I'm 2% your age, Beato. Hell yeah.
よく言うぜ。てめえこそ前回はでっかく騙してくれやがったじゃねえか。
Wow, I think me and Battle are the same person. I think me and Battle are the same person. I mentioned it, and he just goes on and mentions it himself. So yeah, me and Battle are the same for real.
事情はさっぱりだが、朝からいい気味だぜ。とりあえずロノベ、朝からナイス。
Yep, I also support Dronove. Nice. I like how I also said nice. Also, deserts. I hope you have just deserts, not desserts. Does he actually mean deserts here, literally, or I think he means desserts with 2 S's. I don't think he means deserts. Thank you for calling me Sama still. The two stuck up their thumbs as though they had forged some kind of male bond, chuckling together. Ronabu did say that we were gonna form a good bond with each other when we first met last episode, so I guess we kinda are. For a while, Beato acted very energetically, trying to hide her embarrassment. Mm-hmm.
俺をあんまり舐めるんじゃねえ。まさか俺が膝を抱いて、まだいじけてるとでも思ってたのかよ。
前回あれだけ悔し涙を流しておったのはどこの誰だというのか。
Angie taught me not to do that.
あの涙をたっぷりと小瓶にでも集め、化粧水にすればよかったわ。
Wow, ew, the toilet? Really now?
うるせえや。あれはてめえの下手くそな芝居の超展開にちょいと驚かされちまっただけだ。みっともねえとこ見せちまったが、二度と同じ手が通用すると思うなってんだ。
無論よ。同じ手に何度も引っかかってわらわを失望させるな。
ああ、見てろよ。俺はくじけるたびに強くなる男だってことを教えてやるぜ。
It's like that Natsu Nuki grind set. Every time you get beat down, you get stronger.
だがな、ベアト。
But Beato.
うん、なんだ？
二度とするな。
Never do it again.
ほう、なんでだ？やはり絡めては苦手か？
俺とお前は敵同士で絶対に手を取り合うことはないってことを俺はもうはっきりと理解した。だからもう二度とそれを勘違いさせるような不愉快な真似をするな。
Isn't that the premise of the game? What? Isn't that the premise of the game? Okay, maybe not to become allies. I guess you can accept witches without being allies. She can still be your enemy after you accepted witches. I guess so. But I mean, Beato can do what she wants, no? You being confused and submitting, that's kind of your fault still. That's how I see it. I'm just saying. Beato can do that if she wants. Don't get tricked again.
そうは言うがな、そなたの弱点と知って。
Beato thought they were still joking around, but that had disappeared from Bato's expression some time ago. Beato felt as though his eyes were like the surface of black tea gone cold.
いいな。二度とするな。
わからんぞ。 忘れた頃にまたやるかもな。
二度とするな。
This is the last question arc. After this, by the way, y'all, I guess I'll mention it at the end of the video. Pierced by his strong and forceful gaze, Beato held her tongue. She may have thought that Battler would surely be the one to break that silence with laughter. However, Battler's serious expression didn't change in the slightest. So, to break that silence, Beato had no choice but to start laughing herself.
それでよい。そなたとわらわは好敵視。どのような良好な関係になろうとも、敵同士であることの一線を越えることはない。
Interesting that she's calling Battler a worthy adversary now. I feel like in the past, after the first episode, she was calling Battler beneath him and stuff like that. Clearly not worthy adversaries. But now she sees him as a worthy adversary. Okay.
そなたがそれを勘違いしなかったなら、わらわはそれで十分だ。
そうだな。お前が敵であることを一瞬だけ忘れかけた。二度と同じ醜態はさらさない。お前の絡め手にかかることは二度とない。二度と。
第4のゲームが待ちきれないのはどうやらわらわだけではなかったらしい。嬉しいぞバトラー。さあ席につけ。
ああ、望むところだぜ。もう小手先の騙しは効かねえぞ。
生きがるな。前回のゲームの最後の謎、南條殺しの謎も降参したままのくせに。
今はまだ答えを保留するさ。だがな、くじけたわけじゃねえぞ。必ずお前の真っ赤な真実を破り、魔女を否定してみせる。
良い心意気だ。やはりそなたは不死鳥のごとき男よ。
Like a phoenix! She's used that to describe him multiple times now, calling him a phoenix. And I guess the entire Yushima family, or at the very least Kinzo and Battler.
わらわの見込みを裏切らぬ。それでは第4のゲームの幕を開けよう。だがその前に我らは新しい客人を迎えなければならないよ。
Angie, let's go. I've been waiting for her.
客人？
そなたも覚えておる？前回のゲームの最後、招待状もなく現れ、余興を台無しにした謎の
女。あいつか。
わらわたちのゲームに加わりたいというのでな。正式に招待状を送り、この席へ招かせていただいた。
So how does that work? How do you send official invitations?
どの上、客人を呼べ。
Do you also send letters here in the witch world, just like you do in the human world, to us humans?
その必要はないわ。
I'm here already. Oh, I love Haze. I love this soundtrack. Let's go. This is the Angie soundtrack, yo. I love this soundtrack.
もういるわよ。
I love it. I'm already here. The voice that answered Beato's call came from the darkness in a corner of the room. Oh, you guys hear this soundtrack? It's so fire. I love it. Okay, anyway. Bato turned around in surprise to discover that the mysterious woman was suddenly there.
おやおや、そなたも人が悪い。来ていたならば、挨拶の一つもすればよいもの。
私、殴る前に挨拶する習慣ないの。
Oh! Please! Please!
でも、殴り終わってからならしてあげるわ。
Nah. Angie.
なんとする？
Shut up! Do it! Angie, do it! With the soundtrack! Do it!
Good night. Have a nice dream.
Yo! Have a nice dream!
笑える。実に笑える。
Beato cackled and clapped her hands. But that was only Beato, and nothing rose to Beato's face except an uncertain smile. Oh, here! Even Beato's impressed. Ayo, Battler! Expect no less from your half-sister. Expect no less! I expect no less.
あんた武闘派だな。
This soundtrack is so good. Okay, so the punch first, ask questions later time. Huh? Hell yeah! Hell yeah, Battler. Maybe you're not so different, huh? Okay, you don't punch first, do you? Battler met eyes with the woman, shrugging his shoulders as he spoke. But the woman didn't answer, giving only a cold stare in return. Is she still in shock from not having seen her brother in 12 years? Is she still in shock? Yes, he's here. He's in the flash, kinda. Oh, I don't know if he's in the flash, but I mean, he's here. You get to see him, okay?
前回は土壇場で世話になったな。礼を言うぜ。
He's grateful.
礼なんていらない。あなたがぶったるんでただけよ。
Oh! She called you flaccid, yo.
私は目を覚ませと言っただけ。
そうだな。バトラはぶったるんでるな。
That's crazy. Just shows how pathetic you two are as well. Beto tried to laugh in agreement, but the woman wasn't listening. I love her coldness. I love her coldness, yo. I love it. You know, like, she's not even... Okay, people are saying, like, you know, people might say, I don't know, Angel's tsundere. I don't think so. It's not even tsundere. It's not even that. Like, that's what... Give that to Jessica. Leave that to Jessica, right? Shannon gave her that title. Shannon trolled about it. Alright, that was a whole little fourth wall break with Jessica being a tsundere. Leave that to Jessica. Angel isn't that, yo. She's just cool. She just does not care. Alright? Freak all of you. Alright? I'm just here to do my business. I like her already. Of course. She did absolutely nothing except stare at Battler with ice cold eyes. I like that. Ice cold eyes. I like that. I like that treatment.
どうやら俺は嫌われてるみてえだな。
あなたが本気で戦ってないからイラついてるだけよ。
Look at the way she's looking at you, Battler. Look at the... Take it seriously, huh? Take this seriously, okay? I expect better from Oni-chan. That's right. Okay.
俺が本気じゃないだと。
まさかあの低たらくが本気だったとでも？
Damn, she's calling me pathetic again.
バカにしないで。
Huh?
いつまでこんな魔女の茶番に付き合ってるつもりなの？
俺は俺なりにベアトと戦ってる。もちろん本気でだ。
本気で？笑わせないで。
Don't make me laugh.
魔女といつまでも永遠にお茶を飲んで談笑しているだけのあなたが本気で戦っている？冗談は髪型だけにして。
Oh! Oh! Hey, yo! Oh! Real fire! To be fair, Battle's hairstyle's not even bad. It's actually decent. I like it. What is that? But hey, okay, nah, okay. You know, I can't even comment on that. That's, you know, that's a great roast. I don't know, that's fantastic.
そりゃ俺も最初はこの魔女のゲームに不慣れで散々な目に遭わされてきたさ。だがな、ようやく戦い方やそのコツが見えてきたところだ。
Well, you better have, because now we're in the last episode of the question arc, so... After this, we're finally gonna get things explained to us, at least based on how things were explained to us in Higurashi, in the answer arcs. Answer arcs explain things, so... This is the last episode where you have a chance to question things, Battler.
俺のこれまでの無様さがあんたには本気でないように見えたのなら それは誤りだぜ。
そう
So
確かに俺がベアとの胸ぐらをつかみ上げるのに必要な距離はまだかなりあるだろうと思う。しかしその距離はどれほど長大であろうとも有限だ。そして俺はゲームを重ねるごとに一歩一歩確実にその距離を詰めている。時間はかかろうともあの魔女を追い詰め必ずチェックメイトする。それには奴がよく口にするように1000年をかけるかもしれねえ。だがそれでもいつか必ず打ち勝つ。なぜか俺が絶対に負けを認めないからだ。
because I will never accept losing. I love that argument. Why I'll win? Because I won't accept losing. I just won't. No, I won't.
絶対に立ち止まらない。追い詰め続ける。だからつまり言えることはただ一つ。
Here we
俺
go.
はいつか必ずあの魔女に勝つってことだ。
I will definitely win against that witch someday. That's how it is. And guys, I'll tell you this right now. As this amazing soundtrack is playing, I fully believe him. I have full faith in Backler that he will win. Alright? I think we will finish this visual novel and I mean, okay, maybe there's I got plot working with me here, considering he's the main character. But main characters don't necessarily always have to win. But in this case, I have full faith. I have full faith Battler wins this. Absolutely, he will win. In the end. No doubt in my mind.
気の長い話ね。あなた勝つ気あるの？有限もその扱いを間違えれば無限と化す。
There's two sides of the same coin.
今のあなたはすでにカメすら追い越せないアキレスなのよ。
Damn.
なるほどね。私が必要なわけだわ。
Oh, you're needed.
こんなざまじゃ何億年をかけようとも無限の魔女に勝てるわけがない。
Alright, and keep going.
お前は何者なんだ。名前くらい聞かせてくれたってバチは当たらねえだろ。
Actually, it might mess things up. Is Angie ever gonna reveal to Battler who she actually is? I mean, I think she should spare it. As in, like, and just say it now. I don't like it if Battler will be unaware of who she is for freaking 3 episodes from here onward until she finally reveals it close to the end and Battler goes, oh my god, like, come on. Just reveal to him right now. I don't know, but would that ruin things? I don't know. I guess let's just keep it moving. Oh, look at her face. Oh. Ah! See, like, there is emotion behind her cold words and stares. There is. Is she gonna say it? At that point, the woman fell silent, gazing straight into Battler's eyes. At first, Battler faltered under the firmness of that look and his gaze wavered slightly, but as her eyes continued to stare into his, gradually he found himself becoming lost in them. And in their depths, he saw a light that he had seen at some time before. Battler was struck by how strongly they resembled the eyes of a girl who definitely couldn't be here. Oh no, it's the baby again! From a standpoint... It's a standpoint baby, talking again. From a standpoint, melting away. Okay. They resembled the eyes of a girl who definitely couldn't be here. But that was completely impossible.
そんなバカなとは思うんだが、なぜかそんな気がするんだ。
Good, okay, so Battler figured it out on his own. Good, Battler figured out it's Angie on his own.
でもそんなことあるわけがない。まだあいつは6歳のはずだ。お前。
Nice, he figured it out. Okay, good.
なのか。
Good, okay. Phew! This is so much better than having some dumb little twist where Battler figures it out in episode 7 or whatever. Now this is better. Battler figuring out his own right away. Thank you. Spare me that whole drama. Please. Thank you, Minako. Thank you. I was getting for a second. I just okay. This is better. This is better. All right, I'll take this.
そうだと言ったらあなたは信じるの？言い方を変えるわ。私はあなたの味方よ。だから信用して。
I 100% trust you. I 100%. I trust you 10 times more than I trusted Virgilia, and I trusted Virgilia 99%. And I'm telling you, I trust you 100%. If nah, you won't. Or because Virgilia's betrayal, I was 99% trust. You're 100% trust. Your betrayal would mean not just me being utterly. Nah. Nah. Why are we even thinking about something that won't happen? Come on, y'all. I mean, they're not gonna do the same thing again. This visual novel won't do the same thing where she tricks me. Nah. We know it's just my sister. So nah, guys. Nah, obviously not. Come on now. Yes, you're on your side. I know you are. I'm confident that you are.
あなたは信じるの？
Yes.
初対面の正体不明の女が自分の知人になんとなく似ているからという理由だけであなたは無条件に信用してしまうの？
No, I trust her because she's the woman I know.
そんなお人よしだから前回のゲームであっさり騙されて悔し涙をボロボロこぼすことになるのよ。あなた自分で言ったわ。その子は6歳なんでしょ？私が6歳に見える？にもかかわらず私がその子だと自称したならそれを鵜呑みにするの？
That's also true because even if she is Angie and Angie's supposedly 6, admitting that this is Angie and that she's 18 years old now would be the same as admitting that witches exist and that magic exists. And Battler can't just do that. So, yeah, he'll also have to find a way to explain Angie's existence here. He'll have to explain Angie's existence by just saying it's a random woman, which actually shouldn't be that hard, but just saying she's a random woman that interfered, rather than his actual sister Angie. And let's say Beato just. Let's say Beato shows Battler, you know, a fragment of loop where Angie becomes 18 years old and she gradually goes from being 6 to 18, and Battler sees the same person. But Battler can just say she had a twin sister. It's a devil's proof. Right there, that would be a devil's proof or something. Or it could be a woman that coincidentally looks exactly like her. Or it could be some cosplay or something. So, either way, Battler will have to just deny magic regarding Angie here. Just her existence in general.
それを言われると弱えな。すまん。そうだな。俺はお人よしだ。そいつを前回のゲームで思い知らされたはずなのにな。お前が言う俺が本気じゃないってのもそういう意味か？
そうよ。あなたは魔女と戦っているつもりでしょうけど、ただ慣れ合って遊んでいるだけ。チェスで仲良く戦って遊んでいるだけなのよ。
So the reason you're needed is to make sure Battler's taking this serious.
あなたたちにとってそれは真剣勝負でしょうけれど、それを離れて見ている私には仲良くルールに守られてただ遊んでいるようにしか見えない。
きついな。
でもそのお遊びに勝てない限りあなたはここから解放されない。だから私が来たのよ。このゲームに決着をつけるためにね。
It is the last episode, so I guess you succeeded. I mean, the last question arc. So I guess you at least succeeded in leading the question arcs to their conclusion.
今のあなたは魔女を追い詰めていると称しながら車輪の中を延々と走り続けるハムスターみたいなもの。
あれか。夜な夜なくるくると車輪の中を走り続けるあれか。
車輪の中を走り続けることは一見無限のように思えるかもしれない。無限の魔女ベアトリーチェ。
You know why I like this metaphor? I'll get to it in a second. I really like this metaphor because you'll see it in a second what I mean.
まるであなたのことね。
Yeah, I'll get to it in a second.
そしてその車輪の中で戦ってるつもりで滑稽にいつまでも走り続けているのが彼。
So the reason I really like this reference is because this metaphor that Angie's putting up is because in the episode 4 description it said that I think it was episode 4 not episode 3, the alliance of this episode's called Alliance of the Golden Witch, and yeah, like I said, it's probably because me and Angie are gonna team up. But I think because in the description it said that that running let's see, that oh yeah, that you need to look outside the game board. Yeah, it was in the episode 4 description. You need to look outside the game board, and then you know the battle isn't just within the game board. There is a battle you can do outside the game board. Will you utilize that? You know what I mean, or not? And now she's saying this hamster in a wheel metaphor. I like that because the hamster is inside the game board. Beatus is the wheel, but maybe you can battle from outside the wheel. How does the hamster stop running in the wheel and stuff like that? You know, he needs to stop running the wheel. He needs to get outside the wheel, outside the game board, to actually do that damage. So I like this metaphor. It does fit with the description and of the episode. Alliance of the Golden Witch. So Angel's helping me out. So maybe this episode is going to be about what I can do outside the game board to affect the events that happen within the game board. Maybe I can persuade or trick Beato, just like how she tricked me, to do something favorable for me and somehow end the question arcs altogether. But we'll see.
これはゲームじゃない。彼を永遠に閉じ込めているだけのカゴでしかない。
It's nothing more than a cage to keep you in prison for all eternity. This is not a game.
ほう。わらわの無限をネズミが遊ぶ車輪風情に呼ばわるか。面白い面白い。
And if the mouse gets out of that wheel,
ある次元における無限はより高次元において無限をなさないものよ。メンガーのスポンジが無限の表面積を持つのは3次元未満の世界での話。3次元の現実においては質量ゼロ。無限どころか存在さえできない。
okay, let me bring it back and look up a Mandra sponge. Mandra sponge Jojo? Wait, what? What? Jojo's word of the day Mandra sponge? Dirty deeds done dirt cheap? What? Dirty deeds done dirt cheap? Wait, what? Is this? Oh, this is part 7 of JoJo. Oh, I haven't read this yet. Okay, never mind. Okay, because I've only watched up until part 6 of JoJo. So this is part 7. Okay, I won't spoil myself. Okay. I was for a second. I was like, I mean, I haven't finished part 6, but I'm waiting for the for Netflix to release the rest of the episodes. I've only seen the first 12. So Netflix, do your thing. If you've got Netflix chilled. Okay, Mandra sponge. In mathematics, the Mandra sponge is a fractal curve. It is a three-dimensional generalization of the one-dimensional Cantor set and two-dimensional Sierpinski carpet. It was first described by Carl Menger in 1926 in his studies of the concept of topological dimension. So how does the Mandra sponge have infinite surface area? Can you explain? Wait. Okay, maybe Wikipedia help me out here. Properties, I guess. How does it have infinite surface area? If I spent the time to read all this, I'd understand the mathematics and stuff. But I'm recording the Umineko video, unfortunately. I just want a simple explanation. Okay, the construction of a Mandra sponge can be described as follows. Begin with a cube. Divide every surface of the cube into 9 squares. Okay. Like Rubik's Cube. Yeah, okay. This subdivides the cube into 27 smaller cubes. Correct. Remove the smaller cube in the middle of each face and remove the smaller cube in the very center of the large cube. Wait. Remove the small cube in the middle of each face and remove the small cube in the very center of the large cube. Okay. Leaving 20 smaller cubes. Because that will be... Let's see. You have... Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, you'd have 20. Okay, I'm dumb. Okay, that is a level 1 Mender sponge resembling a void cube. How does it have infinite? How would it have infinite surface area? Question mark. How does repeat steps 2 and 3 for each of? Oh, repeat steps 2 and 3 for each of the remaining smaller cubes and continue to iterate ad infinitum. Yes. Okay, yes. Okay, I see it. Okay, and then you keep going. Illustration of the iterative construction of a Mender sponge up to MC, the third iteration. This is 1, 2, 3. Oh! Yes, it has, so that's why it has infinite surface area. That is such a cool experiment. Or construction. What is it called an experiment? What is it called? It's something. It's really, oh, that's really cool. Why was I never taught this, bro? If I was taught this instead of what I'm being taught, I would be much more interested. That is really cool though. Mender sponge, y'all. Thank you, Umineko, by the way. I'm already interested in this stuff, right? Because you guys know, I mean, I'm an engineering student, so of course I'm interested in cubes and dimensions and, you know, of course, I'm sure it'll be the mathematics of it later, because I see down below different mathematical formulas, right? The total volume of Mn is thus, you know, 20 over 27 to the power of n. Yeah, I could see all of that. I'm sure this is really interesting. I'm probably gonna read up on it later, like the nerd I am. This is so interesting. Oh, and I really want to study the mathematical formulas. But for now, we'll chill on that. We'll chill on that. But it has a formal definition and everything. Okay. Okay, that's the definition. That is really cool. Okay. That is really cool. Infinite surface area. That's cool. Alright, we're done. But it only applies in a world of less than 3 dimensions. Wait, this is 3 dimensions. Isn't a cube? Isn't this 3 dimensions? Am I dumb? It is a 3-dimensional generalization of the 1-dimensional. Exactly. It says 3-dimensional. Oh wait, no. Yeah, you're right. Never mind. I'm an idiot. I'm saying. Right. Surface area. Right. Okay. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, that's crazy. But in 3 dimensions, it would have 0 mass. Yeah. Oh my god. Not only is it not infinite, it can't even exist. Oh. Angie's Angie's 18 years old. When did she learn of this? How does she? These are some words of wisdom, yo. Damn. Oh my god. These. Who wrote this? Who? That's crazy, yo. That's crazy. It took me way too long to look that up and realize what Angie's saying, but now that I get it, yes, okay, it all makes sense. Oh. I like that. But I like that. I like how sometimes out of nowhere, it just introduces these scientifical, just Umineko sometimes. Out of nowhere, yo. Teaches me things that I didn't even know. This is what I'm supposed to be studying. I didn't even know this. I never knew this. That's insane. Okay. Yes, it can't even exist. You're right. So you're saying we need to break dimensions. But again, this fits with the episode description of breaking out of the game board. Of going out of the game board to what am I saying? Yeah, going out of the game board to try and win the game. Right? Because if you only focus on the game board, maybe you won't be seeing what's outside. You kinda are like a hamster running in a wheel. Maybe if you look at it from the outside. Just like the episode description told us to. Maybe then maybe we have something going for us. Alright, I'm gonna take that to heart. Because episode 3, and you know with episode 3 as well, one of the big themes I mentioned of episode 3 was belief. Believing in witches, believing stuff like that. And of course, you see where that belief led us to. But that was a big theme of episode 3, if you guys remember. That was a big thing I noticed. Episode 4, going outside the box, or going outside, outside the sponge, as Angie's saying here. Maybe that's the theme of this episode, right? Is to break out of the infinity and make it nothing, make it finite, something that isn't, show that something that's infinite, seemingly infinite, make it not infinite. It can't even exist, just like a witch. If you go break out of the dimensions, you can only show that the witch, not only is it not the witches aren't infinite, but the witches don't even exist. I see. You just need to think outside the box. Okay, I'll take that to heart, Angie. Thank you for helping us out. I don't know where you learned. Okay, I guess this is the result of being closed off for all your childhood life because of Eva, Eva doing that to you. So, all right, Angie, I'm gonna remember that. All right, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that with me.
威勢のいい女よ。わらわの敵を名乗る程度の資格はあるらしい。
あんた、何者なんだ?
Like Beato mentioned, she's an assertive woman. And that's what we like out here.
私はあなたの味方。
Distant soundtrack is playing. She's claiming that she's my ally. Remember, Battler, don't trust people too quickly, although I wholeheartedly trust Angie, so I don't care. But you shouldn't trust her, Battler, but I will. I choose to.
そして魔女の敵よ。もちろん、信じなくていい。
Of course, you didn't have to believe it. You are a witch yourself, though.
私が本当にあなたの味方であるかなんて、誰にむしろ、私のことをうさんくさいと思うくらいの警戒心の方が望ましいわ。
そうだな。前回ひでえ目に遭わされたんだ。そのくらいの用心深さは必要だな。俺もう二度と騙されるのはごめんだぜ。
Beato laughed with true satisfaction in a way that was insulting only to Battler.
人はいきなり騙されたりはしない。自らの確認を怠り、それを他人に委ねたとき、騙される。他の人が渡り始めたから、もう信号は青になったと思った。じゃあ、事故の言い訳にはならないってこと。
Oh my, she's speaking truth! Yo! And these metaphors! She's given like 3 genius metaphors so far. I love it.
わかる?
Yeah, I totally get it. And I love it. Amazing! This is amazing! And even like that she used traffic lights as the example because they use colors. Also, I think in Japan she said yellow because I think in Japan yellow might be the sign to go because where I am it's green, right? Green is go, but I guess for them it's yellow. Anyway, I really like how she said out of the blue. People don't get tricked out of the blue, and then use that same color, metaphor thing in her next metaphor. She's great.
与えられた情報を鵜呑みにするんじゃなく、自分の頭で考えろってことだろ。
Was I swallowing Virgilia's information? I kinda was. I kinda was. And honestly, even when I was replying to comments, I was as well. I still was doing that.
俺はベアトに見せられた魔法を鵜呑みにしていた。
Yeah, and I was following the words that Virgilia told me. And she ended up betraying me, so why am I still using those? Fair point, fair point, fair point.
考えることをやめていた。だからダメだったんだ。
Again, never stop thinking. That is the biggest. That is the biggest thing I've learned, though. That is one thing I've learned is that you never stop thinking, bro. Never. That was why it was dameta ne, dameta, dameta za. Okay, Battler grimaced as he remembered his many painful losses. Seeing that, the witch laughed audaciously once again.
私はあなたが有利になるように助言する。もちろんあなたは私のそれを鵜呑みにすべきではない。私が味方であることの絶対の保証なんて誰にもできないのだから。
Brigilia, okay, of course you're gonna show us Brigilia, because she's the one that tricked me! In the last game, Brigilia, who I thought was an ally, turned out to be on the witch's side after all. Yeah. Damn, dude. That one still hurts, man. I know a commenter told me, but I don't... I need to see it. I know a commenter told me otherwise, but I need to see it, because it still hurts, okay? That wound is deep, yo. You cannot just comment, oh, maybe it's not so bad after all. It is that bad after all. It's not that easy to just go, ah. Alright, emotions aren't that easy to work out. Oh, Patrick couldn't get that ear smile. Oh, stop mentioning it. Patrick couldn't get that ear smile worn by Virgilia, who he had even thought of as dependable, out of his head. I can't either!
だから私を無条件で信用なんてしなくていい。
I do. My heart needs a replacement, Angie. You don't understand. I love you so much because you're a replacement. Wait, that sounds bad, doesn't it? That does sound bad. I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it like that.
ゆえに私の助言も参考意見程度に留めてもらって大いに結構。だって魔女とのゲームを戦っているプレイヤーはあなたなんだから。
そうだな。外野の指し手に従って打ったから負けたなんて情けねえ言い訳だもんな。
That is kind of what happened in episode 3, huh? With me at least. Fair.
そうと。わらわの相手はバトラよ。そなたな外野に過ぎぬわ。それをわきまえているとは良いことだ。
いいえ、外野じゃないわ。ベアトリーチェと後ろ宮バトラー、そしてそれを俯瞰する私がまるで三角形のような形になって戦うのよ。
Damn, okay, she's entering herself in this battle.
一見これは共闘ではないけれど、一緒に戦うばかりが共闘ではない。
Okay.
ほう、珍妙なことを言い出す。
さっき彼は戦うことをあなたとの距離を詰めると表現した。でも一つの目では距離は測れない。二つの目があって初めて物事は立体的に見え、その距離も測れる。
Her metaphors go crazy, y'all. Yo, what? Yo, someone, y'all can just straight up just make a whole freaking essay of just all the different, if she continues like this, just all the different Angie metaphors that are genius, yo. Someone should just straight up note on all the freaking, all the things she says, yo. That's, all of them, if you take your time to think about it, it's just wow. Only with your eyes, wow. And you can see it from so many perspectives. I don't even get into it, but you really can see from so many different perspectives. And that's not to speak about the different metaphors she's made. What the hell? How is this girl so philosophical?
そして二つの視点があっても同じ場所からでは意味がない。離れている方が魔女を正確に測ることができる。
異なる立場から異なる角度で撃つ十字砲火ってことだな。面白いぜ。
異なる立場から異なる角度で撃つ。だから私は誰とも慣れ合わない。自分の立ち位置をずらし魔女を挟み撃ちにするために。
いいのかバトラー。その女は実はわらわが差し向けた不平かもしれぬぞ。
I fully trust her. I don't care what you say, Beato. You're gonna trick me. You're trying to trick me again into think that she's an ambush. No. I fully trust her.
もっともらしいことを言ってそなたを信用させようとしているだけかもしれぬぞ。
Good, she's doing a good job to make me trust her. Let's go.
かもな。こいつはさっきからそれをずっと重ねていっている。だからこいつの助言はもちろん鵜呑みになんかできないだろうさ。だがそれが信用に値するものか否か、俺は自ら考えて取捨することができる。俺が自ら考えることをやめない限り、俺はもう誰にも騙されない。
Yeah, this episode really was the perfect episode to introduce Angie, wasn't it? If this is the role she's gonna have.
大した自信だぞ後ろ宮バトラ。そこまで言い切ったそなたをコロリとまた騙してみたいぞ。
Yeah, try it.
そして再び騙されたことを知った時のそなたがどんな顔を浮かべるのか気に入った。
Oops. Remember what I said earlier? Don't do it.
なあ、あんたは俺の名を知ってるようだが、俺はあんたの名を知らない。
And yeah, obviously she just won't. I mean, is she just gonna straight up say she's Angie, even though you don't believe her? Or is she gonna make another makeup name like Virgilia to go along with it? We know she's Angie Beatrice. But, yeah, what's she gonna call herself? I'm wondering.
名前を聞かせてくれ。
What, is she gonna straight up Yushiroma Angie? Or is she gonna make a better name for herself, or another name? For a while, the woman remained silent without the slightest change in her expression. And we gotta call you something, whether you like it or not. You know, even if we can't call you Angie, you're good with your metaphors, so I'm sure you can think of a name that's so genius, that makes complete sense, so out of line that we never thought about, that makes total sense. Alright, Angie, so think of something great. She looked as though she couldn't decide whether to say her name or not, or possibly as though she was setting what to call herself on the spot.
グレーテル。
Again, Gretel, whatever that. Again, I know that name. Considering her metaphors, I know that name has deep-rooted, like, genius, insanely, you know, you can see it from different layers. Just considering what the metaphors Angie has said so far, I know it's probably something extreme multi-layered, like Virgilia being Virgil from, you know, the Divine Comedy. This is probably even more layered than that, but I don't know. I don't really know what Gretel it means. So I mean, I guess we can look it up. I mean, Gretel. Great, gretel.co.uk. Account to your forgotten shares. Get set up in 3 minutes. Unclaimed assets. You 20 people. No. What is Gretel? Founded in 2020 in London. Oh, it's a new company. Wow, Gretel's a new company. Hansel and Gretel. Ooh, okay, wait. Okay, Hansel und Gretel. It's German. Okay, is a German fairy tale collected by the German brothers Grimm and published in 1812 in Grimm's Fairy Tales KHM 15. It is also known as Hansel and Gretel, or Little Step Brother and Little Step Sister. There it is. So, Battle is the Hansel and she's the Gretel. Okay. Wait a minute. The witch welcomes Hansel and Gretel into her hut. Illustration by Arthur Rackham. Wait, it's a witch? Straight up? Wow, the reference runs that deep that it's straight up a witch welcoming them. 1909. Damn. Hansel and Gretel are a brother and sister abandoned in a forest, where they fall into the hands of a witch who lives in a house made of gingerbread cake and candy. Beto did stuff the family with a bunch of candy and stuff in episode 2. Just saying. The cannibalistic witch intends to fatten the children before eventually eating them, but Gretel outwits the witch and kills her. Let's go, Angie! You're a go! I knew you'd do it. The two children then escape with their lives and return home with the witch's treasure. We'll win. Oh, we'll win. We'll get the gold. Oh, yes, we'll get the gold ingots. Hansel and Gretel is a tale of Arne Thompson, user type 3278. What? What is an Arn Thompson user type? Whatever. It also includes an episode of Type 1121 burying the witch in her own oven. The story is set in medieval Germany. I mean, think about it. Bern Castle. That sounds German. I've said that before, how Bern is the capital of Switzerland. And I've also said, that's obviously, they speak mostly German there, or at least a variant of it. And I've also mentioned how you also know how the mansion is Western inspired. Maybe not German specifically, but Western inspired. So the music has also just run off. By the way, I've been chatting for so long. The music just went by. The tale has been adapted into various media, most notably the opera Hansel und Gretel, 1893 by Engelbert Humperdinck. Okay. I can look up the origin and the plot, but I mean, we don't need to look up the plot. What we do know is that their brother and sister are in the forest. They fall into the hands of a witch. Gretel outwits the witch and kills her, and they both return with the witch's treasures. So, Angie's a go, basically. Angie's going to outwit Beato, and we're gonna return Hope happily. That's what's gonna happen. So, yeah. And if you guys watching this German, if you're German watching this, this is perfect for you. This is literally perfect for you because Hansel und Gretel. It's a German. I know a little bit of German. Not a lot. I'm not great at the pronunciation of it, but yeah, Guten Tag, I guess. Nobody watches this is German. I'm just talking to absolutely nobody. But okay, Gretel. Let's get this started. How do I say it in How do I say that in German? I know a teensy bit. Can I use any German? My limited German knowledge that I got from school. Here, let's see. Well, I can't even start that sentence properly. Starten. Starten. Wir starten das Gameboard. Wir starten das Gameboard. I butchered that completely, I'm sure. Alright, let's just go. Wir flugen zusammen durch victory. We shall take the treasure. I don't know. Yeah, okay. But whatever. I suck at this. Let's just keep reading. No, Gretel, bro. Hansel and Gretel. I just read it on Wikipedia, bro. You wear one? Wait, you can wear a girdle? What the hell is a girdle? What's a girdle, y'all? Girdle. Undergarment. I just googled it. Oh no! What the frick? Oh my god! I hope nobody looks at my search history. I genuinely didn't know what a girdle was. If someone looks at my search history, Umineko is going to be the reason why they ask questions. I just googled girdle. I googled girdle, and yeah, images popped up. Interesting. That is very interesting. Okay. I've never worn a girdle. I can tell I've never worn a girdle in my entire life. Not even, yeah. I don't think I ever will either. I'm good, personally. It's a... Wait. Is she wearing one right now? I mean, I'm not... listen. Wait. Does girdle flatten the tummy? How's that a question? Girls do not reduce tummy fats. Of course they don't. What? Okay, cool. I looked it up. Okay, I know what it is now. Okay, god damn it. I just didn't know it was called girdle in English. Alright, chill on me. Wait. Because actually... okay. Let's see. Let's see. Wait. I'm writing this wrong. that didn't work. Okay. If I do this. Sorry guys, I'm trying to. God damn it. Okay. I'm trying to. What? Y'all just skip over this bit of the video because this is crazy. What if I write this then? It is. That is what it is. Okay, let's keep reading. I'm sorry. I was looking something up. That's crazy. Okay. Girdle, you wear one. Does Angie wear a girdle?
バカね、名前よ。
That's my name, idiot.
私のことはグレーテルと呼んで。
Gretel from the Hansel und Gretel story.
じゃあ俺はヘンゼルとでも名乗った方がいいか
So Battler does know the story. Does he know the plot of the story? Does he know that much? Does he know that supposedly they win? They steal the treasure and go?
冗談さ。俺は後宮バトラ。バトラと呼んでくれ。
Just call me Battler. Yeah, she knows you relatively well. She knows you better than you know her.
よろしく。握手は嫌い。
She hates handshakes. Right, obviously. Trust issues. Ever caused this? Ever caused this?
気を悪くしないでね。
そうだな。
She,
悪い。
she can't get poisoned, okay?
お前が味方と決まったわけじゃないしな。警戒心を持てって言われたばかりなのにな。
Yeah, a bit quick there. Battler drew back the right hand he had stuck out. His bitter smile disappeared and was replaced with a strong expression of resolve for the new game, now in its fourth iteration.
バトラ、あなたはどうして魔女に勝たなければならないのかよく考えて。
To get the family back!
気に入らないからやっつけるなんて抽象的なものではダメ。絶対に魔女を打ち倒してこの世界から抜け出すという強い信念を持って。
That is my conviction. Sorry, Angie, that is my conviction. My conviction is not deeper than that. No, Angie! I'm sorry. I have a deep conviction that you'll definitely defeat the witch and escape from this world. Yeah, I mean, nah, my conviction is straight up, she annoys me, it's just she's going now. Not that. Battler can have his own conviction. That is my conviction, okay? So, like, I don't care that much about denying witches, other than Beato sucks, she annoys me. I genuinely, okay? If that wasn't the case, then for me it wouldn't matter who won. For the most, a tiny bit. I mean, the main character is still the main character, but I still relate to Bat. I would have mattered a bit. But she's annoying, so she's going down is my conviction. I don't care enough about. I'm not Batter. I don't care enough about his family to the point where I'm gonna have that strong of a conviction to not, to not accept witches. But I'll tell you this right now, Angie. My conviction that she annoys me that she's good. I'll say this right now. My conviction of she annoys me so she's going down is probably not even half as strong as Battler's conviction to save his family, because obviously that's the entire family to save. And for me, it's just I dislike. Well, I mean, on a level, not as a character. I like Beato's character, but I mean I dislike her person. As a person, you know, my dislike for her, considering she's a fictional character, is obviously not as strong as Battler's conviction to get his family back and escape from this world. So, yeah, I mean, my conviction is never ever going to be as strong as Battler's. I think it's possible for it to be, unless Beato can somehow move out this visual novel, which, you know, would be kind of going into this fourth, fifth dimension for her, because the dimension she's in, like, you know, the metaphor, if you're using the metaphor Angie was using, that, you know, you're gonna go from, you're gonna break a dimension. Beato has to break one real bad to get out of the visual novel and do something for me to actually have a strong conviction of Battler for Battler to win the visual novel. Since Beato's obviously not going to do that, it's impossible for her to do that. Unfortunate for her, she's stuck in that witch dimension in the fictional story. Luckily for me, that does mean my conviction will never be as strong as Battlers or Angie's. So yeah, my conviction is she unloads me, so she's going down. Truthfully.
あなたの帰りを待っている人が必ずいるから、その子のためにも。
Maybe she had something on her mind. Gretel. I'm not. Nah, I need to call her Angie. Why are you gonna force me to call her Gretel? Or Gretel? Damn it. Clenched a fist in front of her chest and hung her head in silence, at a loss for words for a short while. Not Gretel. Just. I wanna continue calling her Angie. I don't wanna call her Gretel. But Battle's gonna keep calling her Gretel. Damn it. This isn't like the Vergil situation where I gave her the amazing nickname Buto that now I completely regret giving her. This is a situation of I know she's Angie, I wanna keep calling her Angie, not freaking Gretel. Although it fits perfectly with the story, and it does mean that if you follow the story, she wins against the witch in the end. I mean, she's the one that deceives her and gets the treasure. So let's go Gretel, but no. Beato spoke up in a forceful voice, shattering that silence.
よし、これにてグレーテルとやらの自己紹介も十分である。
Hey, Gretel won against her witch.
さあさあ思い出してごらんなさい。第4のゲームの幕開けであるぞ。
In unison with her voice, the clock, which had been turned back to October 4th, 1986, started to move as though blown by a suddenly raging storm. Woo! While we remained in the witch's tea room, the blue-gray sea and the green rocky river spread out beneath us. And we could see the boats heading there, trailing a wake behind it. The sky was already cloudy, and it seemed that the barrier of the typhoon would soon shut the island away. Glass break? Wingless. We went from the soundtrack called Wings to this soundtrack now called Wingless. And on that note, that's where we'll end this part, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just read this last bit here. The boat docked in the harbor, and Goda, who had been waiting there, could be seen helping to unload it. Alright, everybody. That's the end. We've been recording for over 2 hours. Well over 2 hours, actually. So I hope you guys enjoyed this part of Umineko when they cry. I'll see you guys next time for part 2. I hope you guys enjoyed this extra long first part of Umineko. I don't usually record these long, super long Umineko parts. In fact, I could have split this into 2 and recorded 2 1-hour parts to upload in 2 different days. But look at me go. I give you guys 2-hour parts. I've given you guys 2-hour parts in a row, and the episode, the part where I got tricked, was like 3 hours or something. So yeah, you guys are getting treats. Really long parts here. And if you enjoy these parts or the shorter parts, too bad. I actually do need to keep going with the shorter parts, like 1 hour long usual. And if you're someone that does enjoy, that does enjoy the shorter parts, you know, the 1 hour or less or a bit more parts, then congrats! That is what we're gonna continue with from here on out. But I think this is the longest first part to an episode I've done so far. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it is. I don't think episode 3 took me. Yeah, I think I think episode 1, 2, and 3. I don't think I recorded more for about about like an hour and a half or something for all 3 episodes. This is the first part where I exceed 2 hours with the first part of our first episode. So yeah, enjoy it well. Enjoy these 2.5 hours well. I hope you guys. I mean, if you're watching this bit, then I'm sure you've already watched the last 2.5 hours. If you've just skipped to the end, then alright, welcome to the end here. You can see beautiful Gora with the weird chin though at the end here, and you can listen to my voice after 2.5 hours of talking for the most part. But yeah, I mean, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll see you guys next time for more Umineko. episode 4 is underway. Alright, y'all. Peace.